Right now at 10, we are in weather action mode as conditions turn dangerous in parts of the state.
Yeah, we are tracking storms in the valley and up in the high country. Dramatic new video from Oak Creek in the Sedona area, overflowing with rushing water. Evacuation orders now in place tonight. Some neighbors being told to get out now as the water rises. Here's another angle from Oak Creek showing more of that fast moving water.
Meanwhile, here in the valley, this is video from a traffic camera near the I-10 in Litchfield Road, where there's plenty of rain dropping on drivers. And from our patio here at the ABC15 studio, we saw a lot of rain, and check that out, even saw some lightning. Viewers are also seeing rain near 52nd Street and Oak. Roads were wet as rain continued to come down hard. And check out Dry Beaver Creek north of Camp Verde. This video was tweeted by the Yavapai County Flood Control District, and as you can see, it is not dry anymore. Tonight, we have team coverage tracking evacuations and flooding in the Sedona area. But let's start with meteorologist Jorge Torres tracking the storms.
Yeah, it's been an eventful evening here in the valley and across Arizona, too. Tracking strong to at times severe thunderstorms, even one that was reportedly producing a tornado, but no reports of actual confirmation there in Mojave County. That was earlier this evening. And right now on Desert Doppler, we're still tracking some decent storms. One right there in southeastern parts of the valley, right around Chandler, moving toward Mesa and Gilbert. That's moving generally to the east. As we head toward northwestern Maricopa County, we do have a flash flood warning for areas around Wickenburg. This is in effect until 11 o'clock tonight because rainfall amounts here have been anywhere from 1.5 inches to close to 2 inches at times. And as we head to the southeast and portions of Pinal County, we're tracking some strong storms too. They were severe just to the west of Casa Grande about an hour and a half or so ago, but it has since weakened, but still producing plenty of lightning. As we head toward northwest Arizona, just some light showers right along the 40 and snow beginning to develop as you head toward areas like Flagstaff and just north of Sedona. Speaking of Sedona, here is a look at what we are anticipating as far as Oak Creek, expected to crest right around 7 to 8 o'clock tomorrow night in that minor flood stage. So a major concern regarding flooding, not just for Oak Creek, but many creeks and rivers across Arizona this evening and again tomorrow.
Speaking of, we want to get back to our team coverage now with ABC 15's Ashley Paredes covering those flood evacuations tonight in that Sedona area. And she's joining us live from an evacuation shelter that just opened up. And Ashley, this can be scary. So what can you tell us?
Oh, yeah. And right now the shelter is at Camp Verde Middle School inside here at the gym. Just a handful of people here so far, but they plan to keep this shelter open until the evacuation order is lifted. So if you've been impacted, you can come here, get a hot meal, snacks, water. They have bathrooms and even set up some cots. So if you're planning to stay overnight, you can. But I want to show you how things looked earlier in the evacuation area. This is how Oak Creek and Oak Creek Canyon looked in Sedona around 6:30 this evening. You can see the water rushing in, strong force of the water rising very quickly as well. Sedona Fire telling us that is one of the main reasons people living near there were told to go. We're told close to 50 households were in the evacuation area. No rescues needed as of 9 p.m. tonight, but they have extra personnel and will be working around the clock. In preparation, fire crews have inflated additional rafts as well to have them ready to go. And if you take a look on your screen, you can also see some of those listed areas that have been evacuated. But we spoke with one man who tells us how the roads were while driving to Flagstaff and back.
It was just rain, sleet. The water was just coming off of everything. The rocks, the trees, it was just, I was like going through a war zone almost. And the river's coming up quick. I'm in a big four-wheel drive truck, and I was in four-wheel drive, and if you tried to do any more than 25 or 30, you were all over the road. It's just sleet and snow and high winds.
Yeah, many drivers telling us that if you don't need to drive anywhere, you shouldn't, because right now this entire area, Sedona, Flagstaff, Camp Verde, is just risky. I-17, 89A as well. And so if you don't have to get on the road, don't. You can also come here to the evacuation shelter. Again, it will be open even overnight up until the evacuation order is lifted. And so you will have plenty of resources here and can get information up to date as soon as possible, because there's a lot of people here that are ready to help you, including fire personnel, police department as well. So that's all for now. I'm Ashley Paredes in Camp Verde. Back to you.